Hey guys, Jacob Dupre here. I'm at Sweetwater and I'm going to talk to you about the ZED60-14FX mixer by Allen Heath. Just so you know, all the sound you're hearing in this video, my microphone, all the instruments behind me are coming through the ZED. Allen Heath is known for their commitment to sonics. They pack all their products with high quality components. So that means you're going to get very high quality in its preamps, its EQ, its effects, and it also has some unique features that set it apart from other mixers, which I'll talk to you about a little later on. Let's go over the I/O. We've got 8 channels here, 6 line inputs, 2 guitar channels, high Z channels that have a FET built into them. Now this is a really cool feature for this mixer. A lot of mixers would not have a FET built in like that. We also have 2 stereo channels. One of them actually is an RCA, that's channel 1, and stereo 2. Then you have record out, which is RCA, and monitor out, also unbalanced. USB in and out right here, and main mix inserts, XLR left and right, and also of course XLR. Now the main inserts, the main mix inserts, that's a really cool feature. Again, something that's unique for a board of this type to have those inserts. You also have the FX channel here and the playback channel. Let's check out what we've got plugged into the inputs here, just to give you a scenario for maybe something you do on your own gig or in the recording studio. In the stereo, we have the Korg Kronos keyboard going through right now and left and right. We have the microphone going through channel 1. We have in channel 2 mono of the Vox Continental organ that's over there on top of the Kronos. And then we have the acoustic guitar plugged into the high Z input with the FET. I want to mention really quick why the FET is so cool to have built into the guitar channels. If you don't know, a FET is a field effect transistor. In a lot of modern recording, anytime you hear a guitar, it's going to have a FET on it. So to have one of those built in is really cool because the purpose of a FET is to color and add vibe to your sound. So it's going to give you that sound of a classic tube preamp, and it's a really great feature for a mixer of this type. Let's go through the channel strip, starting at the top. You have the XLR mic input, the 1/4 inch line under that, the gain, the high pass filter, which is set at 100 Hertz. In the EQ section, we have the highs, which has a corner frequency of 12K, the mids, which are ranged from 120 to 4K, the lows with a corner frequency of 80 Hertz, FX, aux, pan, record, assign, and unassign to the record bus, the listen for the headphones, mute to mute the channel, and of course the fader, the 60mm fader, which feels really good and is very smooth. The EQ on the ZED, which is called MusiQ, has the sound of a British EQ, so that means it's wideband and gentle. Rather than having deep, harsh notches in your mix that's going to maybe create some problems for you, the MusiQ is going to be very musical and sound great. Let's take a listen to the EQ, starting with the highs. I'm going to turn down the highs, all the way down now, turning them down, bring them back up to noon up here, then boosting the highs up, boosting highs, and then back down. I'm going to do the mids. I'll set the mids to maybe like 2K or 3K, say I want to add some presence to my voice. So I'll boost them first. Here's the boost in the mids, boosting the mids, getting clearer, standing out more, and bringing them back down as well, show you that. And then the lows also. Bringing down the lows, low, 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 down, back to 12, then boosting the lows, and then back to 12. Let's listen to the FX on the ZED here. I have number 2 queued up right now, which is the delay and reverb. Here's what that sounds like engaged. Not quite to 12 o'clock. That's the FX, reverb, bring that back down. Really sounds good. I mean, really sounds great. There are 16 different options there. There are different options like chorus, flanger, arena reverb, hall. All 16 FX options sound great and they're all worth exploring. The Zed has a unique feature in this playback channel here. Now what that's for is piping in music. So you could be putting in a backtrack, you could play music on your break at your gig. That playback music or backtrack could be going through a monitor out of your aux, so you have a singer on stage, she can hear that track and sing along with that. Just another thing that makes this a very versatile mixer. I want to run you through a few scenarios of how you might use this live or in the studio. So like right now, we have the Korg Kronos going through the stereo. You could have a second keyboard going through stereo or maybe a CD player. Got a guitar, this one going through here, but you could have a second guitar going through the other guitar input with the FET. We got the mic going through here. You could have multiple mics, an electric bass maybe plugged in, drum mics. And then in addition to that, you've got the USB in out, which is recording your live gig, and of course your main mix, which is sending it out to the house. Now the scenario for recording in the studio would be very similar, except maybe you want to use those aux to put another set of speakers out in the studio, use the main mix to have speakers in your studio in your control room. So that's just some scenarios that show how versatile this is live and in recording. This has been a brief look at the ZED60-14FX mixer by Allen Heath. It's a great product with a lot of unique features, all worth checking out. If you have more questions, please call your Sweetwater sales engineer or let us know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching.